Today, I'm very excited to have Aaron Templer, the um, founder and strategy guy, I guess, at 3
Yeah.
Over 4 in Denver, Colorado. Aaron's going to be speaking to us on the 30th of September at the 2021 AMA Madison virtual conference about leading in the social world. Welcome, Aaron.
Thanks for having me, Steve. I'm really excited to connect with everyone in the Madison community for sure. Appreciate it.
Oh, great. So give us a little flavor taste of what we're going to learn from you at your presentation on the 30th.
Yeah, you bet. I've been speaking and consulting on this issue, this topic rather, for a long time now, and I just recently turned it into a book. So I'm pretty excited to be kind of taking all these years of experience and sort of wrapping it a little bit more concisely or intentionally, in a book that's been really well researched and just kind of better organized. So I'm excited to kind of get back out and represent it, I guess, in this new setting. So the book the presentation is called Leading in a Social World, and it really is about how we tend to use a marketing mindset in social constructs online, including social media. And actually, it's antithesis to the way that the social mind works. And it actually rejects marketing in those kinds of constructs. And so we kind of spend some time deconstructing, if you will, social media marketing, and then reconstructing it through a leadership lens. And we do that because the type of value that's exchanged in social constructs like social media is actually a leadership discipline that can be learned, specifically how to build and use social capital. So we deconstruct social media marketing, got a bunch of data about all of that, try to challenge folks to break down their biases around social media marketing. And then we talk about what is effective in places like social media, which is, again, this leadership approach of building and using social capital. So I think it challenges marketers in a number of different ways. One, just kind of how we view these social constructs and why we might be biased to believe that the data that we're seeing that says, social media marketing is not very effective and it sometimes can actually damage a brand, why we refuse to see that. And then what we need to kind of, how we need to reapproach or reframe our approach to social media in general through that leadership lens. And I think it elevates kind of marketers thinking in a lot of different ways around what we do and how we can view ourselves in terms of not just tactical marketers, but actually leaders. So that's kind of a quick rundown, and looking forward to, like I said, kind of getting much more in depth with the community later on.
Sounds great. So it sounds like you want us to be more strategic in how we're using social media, take on a greater leadership role within our community that we have on social media, and use that as a way to generate the social capital that we need that will enhance our brands and hopefully attract more listeners and a more active audience to our platforms. Am I saying that
Yeah,
right?
I think that's a big part of it. Yeah, no, I think it's definitely a big part of it. The other part of it is this intersection between leadership and marketing that we don't spend, I don't think, a lot of time or enough time in as marketers. Really, when you stop to think about what we do, we are influencing without power, which is, we can learn as much about that kind of practice from the leadership discipline as we can from the marketing one. And so that is true in these social constructs as well. What can we learn from the leadership discipline that will apply to our marketing world? And then we, by the way, can take all of those skills and just be better leaders in our communities and in our organizations as well.
Sure. No, sounds great. Are you also going to teach us a little bit about how to be better shooters in basketball, or maybe play some?
I think you asked me that question, and I don't know. That always kind of cracks me up. Like, what would you rather be, or what would you be doing if you weren't in your current profession? And I'm like, second baseman for the New York Yankees or something like that. So I'm a Nuggets fan. The Denver Nuggets are having some good seasons, and yeah. So I think I'd just be a shooting guard for the Denver Nuggets, if not being marketing. I don't know if I'm tall enough and probably young enough to do that, but
you never know. You never know. Maybe they'll have a senior team one day.
That's right. I also, when people say you should dress for the job you want, that kind of saying that is tossed around. So I'm like, okay, I'll just dress like a Denver Nuggets shooting guard and wear a uniform around all the
Sure. Yeah, baggy shorts and a tank top. Sounds
There you
easy.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we look forward to seeing you on September 30th, virtually, unfortunately, but be a great part of the conference. We're looking forward to your presentation. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to it as well.
Great. See you.